Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, I came out with a new idea that I was very excited to announce. But so this Amazon Warren Buffett thing, obviously it did not work out. I'll still leave it here. I probably never buy the book myself. Like I don't really read. But, you know, I'll just leave it here. If people actually click it and I actually make some money off Amazon, I'll tell you guys. I really don't care otherwise. So, you know, whatever. I thought maybe I can make some money off Amazon, you know, because, you know, try to make money everywhere. But Amazon, I don't think is going to work out. Who knows? I'll just leave this link here. I'm not going to bug you guys about it anymore. I'm just going to leave it there. And if Amazon sends me a notice saying that my link thing got canceled, the link will be gone. It'll never come back again. So just letting you guys know. So my new idea. Okay, so I was thinking that, okay, so somebody asked me, oh, have you tried Organigram product? So I was thinking that maybe I can go around buying different licensed producer product and then sample them, review them, test them, just like have a label of like reviews. So this new idea is to create a brand new channel that talks about cannabis products reviews, like Canopy, Tweet products, Aurora products, Metro Leaf products, you know, like Tragically Hip product. Just try out a bunch of random products and then review them, and then also get like other people's opinions too. So it's just not like one-sided. It'll be like 3 people, right? It'll be like 3 people will all give our review, and then we'll have like a list of questions that so we can review the product, and then we'll come out and then we'll make a video about it, you know, saying, oh, this product from Tweet, we all like the smell of it, you know, we all like the feel of it, the high was pretty good off it, you know, like we're just like the rate of high, like, okay, what do you feel like, does this make you like, is this a 10, a 9, 8, a 7? Like we'll give like, you know, a review of like the high. So I don't know, like what like that's just an idea. Me and my business partner. My business partner, by the way, does not smoke any weed. He stays away from it completely. He's like what is it? Once he's like, most people are like this, but he, like, I guess he's like, he has in his mind that, you know, weed, you know, it could be bad for you, and he doesn't want to touch it. He doesn't want to experiment. He just wants to completely stay away from that product because he's old. He's like 35 or something, and he's just like, he's set in his ways, so he'll never try the product out, even, you know, people around him do it. It's just, you know, that's how some people are. They'll never try something. They'll never, you know, they're in their ways. And the older you get, the more in the ways you get, you know, like you're stuck in this certain mentality, and then you're never gonna, it's really hard to change. So like, if you say like, if I was like to say that if I was to stop being greedy, it's impossible because I grew up being greedy, so it's hard for me to go against my code because I was written that way, you know. Okay, so let's get on for some stock news. Tell me about my plan, but stock news. So Aurora Cannabis declined today, getting really close to that $8 price target that I'm predicting. Depressing, but at this point, who cares? So unless Aurora comes out with some grand news on Monday, this stock, you know, next week the stock could be heading down to $8. It could just keep trending down, and down, and then when it hits $8, it might do a little pop, and then it'll go back down to $8, then it'll do a pop. It'll be trading around, I honestly think that the stock will be trading between $8 to $10 It could, like, the potential, I think this stock could go down to $6. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it could go down to $6 because, anything's possible in the stock market. You can't just say that, no, the stock won't go down to $6. You have to think about in this theory, right? It was once at $5.40, $5.34. Could it go back down to $5.34? It could. Anything's possible in the stock market. You can't say absolutely no. I mean, I don't think it will happen. I highly doubt it, but you never know. It could go down to $5.34. Like, you never know. But, like, at this point, I'd be throwing my entire life. I would, like, I don't know. I would buy it. I would go, like, I would march to the bank and be like, I need to borrow $50,000. And then I'll work extremely hard to pay off that $50,000. Or I'll just have like $5,000 or $10,000 on the side, pay it, and just live through the rough times until this stock does a reversal. Well, maybe I should do that around $3. At $3, if the stock goes to $3, I would go to the bank. I would borrow as much money as I can, and because I was approved for a $40,000 line of credit. Maybe they'll push that to like $50. So if the stock goes down to $3 or $2, I'd go to the bank and be like, I need to borrow $50,000, because I would as much money as I can. I can find any money I can. I'm gonna throw back. If it suddenly just went down and it stayed down and just never moved back, I would do that. That would be me at $3. At $3. At $5, I'd probably throw anything I could find. I would sell off my Tesla. I would sell off, anything I have, and then I would funnel it back into Aurora at $5.34. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. Like, anything's possible. From my research of Aurora Cannabis, I think it's worth way more than $5.34. I don't think it will drop down to $5.34, but anything's possible in the stock market. You can't say no for sure. You can't say, I'm willing to risk my entire life on it that Aurora will not drop down to $5. I would not risk my life on it, because it could happen in the stock market. I don't know why. There's no logic behind it, but it could happen. I'm just saying, right? Let's say the stock market crash. It could go down to $5.34. It could. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it could. Or it could even go lower. It can go down to $3. It won't last very long, because it'll probably have a major bounce back to like $4, $5, $6 level, and then people will start buying in and they'll start gradually going up. But like, anything's possible in the stock market. I'm not saying it's not, but the opportunity of a lifetime if this stock went down to $3 would be ridiculous. Like that I mean, it's totally possible. It's been down there a year ago. It's been down to $287 on October 26, 2017. So why can't it go back down to $2.80? It totally can. Would it make any sense? Absolutely not. But will it? If the stock market crash, it totally can. I'm just saying, right? Like, I don't know why it would. Like, that would just be sheer panic selling. I don't even know how it would drop down that low, but it could. From what I can see, I don't think it will. I think worst case scenario, we're going to hit $8 and it's going to bounce up and it's going to bounce down and earnings are going to come out and it's going to push the stock back up, and then it's probably going to go back down, because that's the stock market. It's a roller coaster. I'm totally expecting Namaste to go back down. I mean, it could go back up. It could go 250 somehow, but I'm totally expecting this stock to go back down to like $1.50, I'm guessing, but I could be totally wrong. This is just my stock market prediction for the short term. Canopy, if you look at the volume of Canopy, it's kind of small. That means that there are people who love this company and do not want to sell their stock, especially if they got it at like $3 or $4 or maybe like $10. They don't want to let it go. They're just gonna hold out the volatility, because long run, I think the stock could be $100. So I don't know, unless people sell, unless like big money, these like people who have like, you know, who got it at dirt cheap decides to sell, then the stock could go down to $40. And if people like, if Bruce Linton doesn't sell, like, I mean, like big people like sell like millions of shares, taking huge amount of profit, then yeah, this stock would drop. I honestly believe this stock will not drop back down to $40. I think worst case scenario, we're gonna see like $48 from the stock. Just my prediction. We'll see. I mean, it could drop down to $40, which would make it a stealing buy. I mean, if Canopy dropped down to $40 and Aurora dropped down to $7, I would still side with Canopy, because Canopy has the monopoly in the market. Because I can't go wrong having more Canopy. I can go wrong having more Aurora. Aurora is more risky than Canopy. At the end of the day, that's the truth of it. Aurora is more risky than Canopy. So that's all I have to say about that. Tesla, I'm actually pissed off today that it went up 5%. I would rather have the stock decline back down below $300, because this is a long stock for me, and I would rather buy it at a dirt cheap discount than buy it at $330. So I mean, yeah, it feels good, but I would rather have the stock decline back to like $250 so I can buy more. I'm hoping Elon Musk comes out and tweets something stupid and the stock declines. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers. I'm looking for that $250 price tag. AMD. What I think about AMD? I think AMD is still heading to $15. That's my prediction. In the short term, I say within 3 months, I think we'll be testing the $15 level. It could go even lower, but I think it's gonna go to a $15 level. I mean, it could go down to $10, but it wouldn't last at $10 for very long, because people would buy the shit out of it at $10. That's my prediction. We'll see, because I still believe in AMD in 2018. Like the 2019. I think 2019 is going to be a very strong year for the for AMD. So this company has some kind of value. So I mean, $10 would be the best buy. If this stock ever did $10, it would be a good buy. Maybe I should just wait for $10, but I think I can make some money off this stock at $15. So this is my plan. I'm gonna buy a little bit at $15. If it keeps dropping from then, I'll buy more. Because at the lowest, I think the stock will drop is $10. At $10, I will make a major position into this stock. This is just my strategy for AMD. Might as well share it. I don't really care at the end of the day. Facebook back down to $45. I mean $145. I say this stock can keep dropping, but I think they're having earnings coming out soon. But if Mark Zuckerberg can do a smash hit, this stock will be going back to like maybe $200. Oh, not $200. Like $180 maybe. But I don't know. There was a lot of problems with Facebook, so investors might, you know. So look, okay, this is the scenario you guys are facing for earnings. If you're holding the stock into earnings, and you believe in this company in the long term, if Mark Zuckerberg fails to deliver on this stock's going down to $130. This is my prediction. If Mark Zuckerberg does a smash hit, this stock is going up to maybe $160. So it's going to be fluctuating between a $15 amount when earnings come out. I'm going to be covering Facebook earning because it's a big company. I use Facebook all the time. So can't go. I mean, like, can't really. I mean, the evaluation is ridiculous on it, but still, you know, it's a big company. It's not going away anywhere, and it basically has a monopoly. Twitter, like, I'm surprised Twitter didn't get affected. When Facebook is getting affected, like, big time, you know? I mean, yeah, Twitter was $44, but, like, Twitter should be lower than $32, in my opinion. Snapchat, just, oh my god, getting slammed. Man, I feel sorry for people who believed in Snap. I mean, it could do a recovery. It totally could. But make sure you do your research if you want to gamble on this stock, because you don't know, man. This stock could go down to $1, and you could lose everything you have. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it could, right? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the company. Do your research. Go listen to the earnings report. Listen to the earnings report, do your research, do your due diligence, and determine if you want to take a gamble on this company if you do decide to buy it. That's all. That's my only advice for anybody who's interested in Snap. I'm not interested in Snap. I have no desire to research it. I mean, I could spend 10 hours researching it, but I don't feel like it. So, unless I was requested by a member to do a dedicated video on my thoughts on Snap, I don't know if I can. I will attempt to do it. And they wanted it in an animated video, I will attempt to do it. I will attempt to put in 10 hours of, you know what, that sounds like bullshit. I should charge for that service. Because, like, if you want me to put in hours and hours and hours of work for a video, that, you know, you're only paying me $20 to be a part of my membership, I don't know, like, that doesn't sound like a fair deal to me. This is my opinion. I mean, I will still attempt to do it because I'm a nice guy, and you did pay me for that $20, but, anyways, I think this video is long enough. Yeah, it's definitely long enough. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and subscribe for future updates.